when the radio played us, every song would find us somewhere between your laugh and the road we were driving past. Windows down, wind in your hair. Didn't know we were rare, just two hearts in a melody, thinking that's how it always be. We didn't know time could run faster than a setting sun. Back when the radio played us, every word would save us from ever falling apart or drifting too far in the dark. Now it's just a song I hear that pulls you back so clear, like nothing ever changed. Back when the radio played us. There's a station I pass sometimes, still playing those same old lines. And for a second I'm right back there, with your voice in the summer air. But the signal fades in and out, like something I can't hold now. And I realize as it slips away, some things don't come back the same. Yeah, we thought it'd never end, just another song again. Back when the radio played us, every word would save us from ever falling apart or drifting too far in the dark. Now it's just a song I hear that pulls you back so clear, like nothing ever changed. Back when the radio played us. If I could stay in that refrain, I'd never need another day. Just you and me, and that old sound spinning while the sun goes down. Yeah, back when the radio played us, we didn't need to name it, we just lived every line like we had all the time. There's a chair still pulled halfway out, like you stood up without a sound. Coffee cup by the sink went cold. 3 days now, but it still feels close. Screen door sways in the evening breeze, like it's asking you to come back in. I don't fix it, I let it move. Guess I'm waiting like it does too. You didn't slam the door or say goodbye, you just let the moment die. Now this house knows your absence well, every corner's got a story to tell, words we never got around to saying, and love that quietly slipped away. just disappear, like a voice I almost hear, and I'm left right here to face everything where the silence stays. Closet door still holds your side. I don't touch it, I don't ask why. There's a sweater I can't move, feels like it might still belong to you. I tried to drive, I tried to leave, but every road just circled me back to nights I can't outrun, and mornings that don't feel like one. You made leaving look so easy, like love was just a passing season. Now this house knows your absence well, even shadows start to tell. Our footsteps echoing too late through rooms that learn to wait. It ain't anger, it ain't pain, it's something I can't quite name, just a space I can't replace, right here where the silence stayed. I would've fought, I would've tried, if you had just said why, but you left me nothing to hold, just a quiet I can't let go. Now this house don't feel like mine, it just holds what's left behind of a love that didn't break. It just slowly slipped away, and I still hear you in between every moment in this scene. But there's nothing left to say in the place where the silence stays. Was a field past Miller's barn. We'd park the truck and count the stars. You'd draw circles in the dust, saying someday we'd outrun us. Radio barely coming through, static mixed with something new. Didn't matter what it played, every song just felt like us. Didn't think about the end, we just lived like it wouldn't come. We were younger then, didn't know how fast it goes. Every night felt endless, every road felt like home. We had now I'd give anything to go back for a second. You'd laugh at things I'd never say, like he knew me anyway. Barefoot running through July, chasing fireflies in the night. Your daddy didn't like my name, said I'd never change my ways. But you held my hand so tight, like we'd prove him wrong in time. We thought love was always strong, didn't know it could go wrong. We were younger then, didn't carry all this weight. Hearts were wide open, didn't know about break. We had simple plans and nowhere else to be. Now it's just those nights that keep on chasing me. I drive past that road sometimes, but it don't feel the same. Guess you can't go back once everything has changed. We were younger then, before goodbye meant gone, before silence settled in after every song. Now I hold on tight to what I can't undo. We were younger then, me and you. There's a toolbox in the back of that shed, still smells like oil and cigarettes. Every wrench still in its place, like he's gonna walk back in someday. That old truck ain't running years, but I still keep the keys right here. Guess I'm waiting on a sound that ain't ever coming round. He never said much, but I understood, in the way that quiet fathers do. The last thing he left me wasn't money or name. It was dirt on his hands and a hard way to change. It was work before sunrise and never complaining. Yeah, the last thing he left me still runs through my veins. Mama cried the day he went. I just stood there on the steps, didn't know what I should feel, didn't know if it was real. Now I talk to him sometimes when I'm driving late at night, like he's riding in that seat, saying, boy, just keep your feet. I didn't see it back then, but I see it now clear as day. The last thing he left me was a weight I couldn't see, like a road I didn't choose, but it still chose me. It was silence at the table and pride that don't break. Yeah, the last thing he left me was more than I could take. I used to swear I'd be different somehow. Now I hear his voice when I speak out loud. The last thing he left me was a man in between who he was and who I tried to be. And every time I look in the mirror, it's plain to see the last thing he left me was me.
I hit the gas outside your town. Didn't look back, just put it down. Rearview mirror caught your street, then it disappeared from me. Got a tank half full of doubt and a heart I can't figure out. Radio's playing something loud, trying to drown you out right now. I told myself I'd be alright, just had to make it through the night. There ain't no road back to you once you cross that line. No matter how far I drive, I can't rewind. We said words we can't undo, let the whole thing crash. Now I'm somewhere in between, gone and coming back. There's a diner off exit 8 where we used to stay out late. I drove past it and slowed down, didn't want to see it now. You were always hard to read, like a book I couldn't keep. Every page I tried to turn left me something else to learn. Maybe love ain't built to last, maybe it just burns too fast. There ain't no road back to you, not the way we felt. Too much left unspoken, too much left to tell. I could turn this wheel around, but I know the truth. Somewhere in that past, I already lost you. If I stop, I might feel it. If I feel it, I might break. So I keep these tires moving like it's my only escape. There ain't no road back to you, just miles ahead of me, and a past I can't outrun, no matter how I lead. comes through you. Sun's coming up on a different town. Same old wheels still rolling now. Got your memory riding shotgun still, but it don't hurt like it used to feel. There was a time I couldn't breathe. Every road led back to you and me. Now it's just a ghost that fades somewhere in the miles I've made. I didn't think I'd make it through, but I did without you. Somewhere down this road I found a way to let you go somehow. Didn't happen all at once, just mile by mile it settled down. I still see you now and then in songs and small towns, but you ain't the weight you were. Somewhere down this road. Stopped last night at a roadside bar, heard a band play an old guitar, song we used to call our own. Didn't feel like breaking bones. I just sat there, had a drink, let the past be what it is. Didn't run and didn't hide, just let it pass me by. Guess some things don't disappear, they just get easier to hear. Somewhere down this road I found I don't need to turn around. What we had was real enough, even if it burned down. I don't hate you, I don't blame, ain't nothing left to figure out. I just learned to live again. Somewhere down this road. If I saw you now, I'd probably smile, talk a little, stay a while, but I wouldn't lose myself trying to be someone else. Somewhere down this road I found peace I never knew I'd have. Not in forgetting what we were, but not living in the past. Yeah, your memory still rolls with me, but it don't slow me down. I just keep on moving on, somewhere down this road. Windows down on a nowhere road, dust in the air, turn and go. Your feet up on my dashboard, then
laughing like we'd never end. Radio playing way too loud, we were singing over every sound. Didn't care where we would go, as long as we weren't going home. Yeah, those back road summer nights still running through my mind, like a song I can't outdrive, or a moment frozen in time. We were young, we were free, didn't know what life would be. Yeah, we didn't have it all, but we had everything. There's a turn past Miller's Field where we said what we felt was real. You trace circles on my hand like you already understood. Now I pass it on my own, and it don't feel like before, but I still see us in that light, dancing in the headlights. Yeah, those back road summer nights still running through my mind, like a fire that won't burn out even after all this time. We were lost in something true, didn't think we'd ever lose. Yeah, we didn't have a plan, but we had something real. Maybe we were just a phase, or a spark that couldn't stay, but I'd relive every second just to feel it all again. Yeah, those back road summer nights still running through my mind, like a song I still replay every single time I drive. We were young, we were free, and that's enough for me. Yeah, even if it's gone, it still lives on in me.
White lines fading under worn out tires. Coffee's cold, but it keeps me wired. AM radio barely comes through, just static and a song or two. Got a picture taped above the dash, faded now, but it still lasts. Every mile it's staring back, like it knows what I like. Dispatch says I'm making time, but they don't see what's on my mind. Every town just looks the same, different sign, same old name. I used to count what I could gain, now I just count the miles in pain. Somewhere between then and now, I lost more than I found. Is that midnight freight rolling on, carrying everything I've done wrong? Every mile's another chance to think about what I can't have back. Yeah, this road don't ever end, it just keeps me where I've been. And somewhere in these headlights glow is a life I'll never know. Stopped at a station off Route 9, same clerk working overtime. He said, "You ever going home?" I laughed and said, "I thought I was." There's a ring I keep in the glove from a life I used to love. Couldn't balance both somehow, so I just kept driving out. It's that midnight freight rolling on, dragging every memory along. Every mile just makes it clear what I lost to be out here. Yeah, this road don't let you stay, it just slowly pulls away. And somewhere past these broken lines is the life I left behind. Maybe I chose this open road, or maybe it just chose me. But either way I paid the cost of what I couldn't be. It's that midnight freight rolling on, long after everything's gone. Every mile's a quiet regret I ain't outrun just yet. Yeah, the wheels keep turning still, but they never will fulfill the man I was before I chose this endless midnight road. Found them sitting by the back door still. Same old leather, same red heel. Dust ain't moved since '95, like they've been waiting all this time. Mama said, "Don't touch a thing," but I swear I heard him speak my name. Every crack and every seam held a piece of what he'd been. There's dust on my father's boots from roads I never knew, fields he worked with broken hands, dreams he never got to choose. Yeah, I tried to walk his way, but I got lost in different truths. Still I feel him in the ground, in the dust on his old boots. The truck don't start, but I still try, like maybe he's still inside. Radio stuck on a gospel tune. Sunday morning, faded June. I used to ride there by his side, counting fence posts, watching the sky.
Now the silence hits me hard, like a ghost out in the yard. There's dust on my father's boots from roads I never knew, miles of sacrifice and pain he never talked me through. I swore I'd leave this town, but it's the only thing that's true. Every step I take still falls in the dust on his old boots. I wasn't there the day he left, just a call I still regret. If I could, I'd turn back time, say the words I kept inside. There's dust on my father's boots, and now it's on mine too. Guess some roads don't ever end, they just pass on down to you. And every mile I run away leads me back to what I lose, to a man I understand. Through the dust on his old boots.
Use a strong rice, like someone remember they can't forget. Avoid simple rhyme patterns, use natural phrasing instead. Not use overused phrases like broken heart, lonely nights, or tears in the rain. Avoid simple rhyme patterns, use natural phrasing instead. Maluse or overuse phrases like boy. Use overuse phrases like broken heart, lonely nights, or tears in the rain. Avoid simple rhyme patterns, use natural phrasing instead. maluse, overuse, fragrance